Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Occie here, and today we have a bit of a interesting bit of explaining to do. So, for the last episode, we would have gone through the entire creation of this area you see right here, um, which is, in fact, the largest portion of my starter base we've got going here. But somehow, OBS managed to do a quirky, funny thing, and all of that footage is basically unusable. It's frozen on the me clicking back into the game from clicking onto the press record button, and which makes it just a bunch of me talking. And unless you guys want to listen to a podcast episode of VibeZone, which doesn't make much sense, it's not going to work. So yeah, we have a bit of a progress update, a big progress update, the chunkiest progress update of them all, actually. So I'll give you guys a walkthrough of everything that has been done, and try and give you some details of what has happened with the base so far, what the plans is, and how we're going to go about this for the future, because we don't want this to happen again, and we need to get you guys up to speed with what is happening here. Because as you can see, there is a lot. There's a lot. So let's get straight into that. We're going to start up here in what is basically the console control room for the landing pad and an overview of the hangar. Now up here we've got our officer dude, and I've just been using the armor stands plugin we have to modify these guys. You can find this on the Vanilla Tweaks website. Really cool plugin. It lets you do all sorts of fun things with armor stands, show them arms like you can on Bedrock and all that, and just tweak them to position them however you want, which is awesome. So you're going to see a lot of that throughout the base. What I did to get all these heads actually is pretty fun. I had Trex come over and kill me around 80 times on the server, using different skins, so I could get all of these heads for the prop displays. But anyways, yeah, that's not too much going on up here. Got a lever that's activating this little redstone thing. Just supposed to look like some buttons on the consoles, and we can work our way back from there. So as you can see, we just fly down here. And what we've got going on is pretty cool. We're imitating an Imperial hangar bay, and we'll just start from, I guess, right to left and go our way around. But we've got the columns going up that you'd normally see on sides with the sea lanterns. Just getting lots of lighting detail. And I went, this was irritating. I lost so much footage. We went Ocean Monument raiding with Blockbuster or Kern, and we got ourselves a couple stacks of sea lanterns from that, as well as a bunch of sponges, which I think I have in my ender chest. Or not. They're somewhere. They might be in my valuables. Yeah, they're probably in here. We'll just pull that out. Yeah, we have 50 sponges between the two of us. We hit like 3 ocean monuments. There's an ocean over way back that just has a ton of them in a row. It's super useful to get stuff out of, and it's just, we hit those up. They use the TNT and sand method that's been floating around YouTube to get at, which is fun. You can just blow your way through the roof. It's awesome. Anyways, moving over here past this guy with my dogs and the crates. He's just doing some inventory. We have large Imperial crates. Now, if you've seen the movie Rogue One, you'll recognize this design here that I've recreated with the red sandstone for, I guess, just the Kyber crystal. Yeah, the Kyber crystal crates. And we got 2 of those and just a regular crate right here in the gray with deep slate. We're using like the chiseled deep slate and chiseled red sandstone to show, hey, this is a crate that's used for this or whatever. And then around here we just got more guards, positions, stormtroopers, a scout troop coming down the stairs. And over here is pretty plain, except I have my birds and jukeboxes set up like some more cargo crates. We got cats sitting there. We can put that on for some background music. And then over here we have 3 doors, and these doors are going to lead to different places in the base. So these top 2 up here, and I've fallen to the floor. Oh, we gotta go up. These top 2 are going to lead to research areas and or quarters, maybe a detention area. And the same story for the bottom larger one. Actually, we'll probably put the a lot of like the mini farms and research stations behind this door. As you can see, there's nothing here. There's no redstone wired up quite yet, but these are all going to open as piston doors. And they'll be pretty cool. Like the goal is to have everything in this base has got to be like Star Warsy. It's got to be automated. And if we look up here, I've got my trusses keeping the ceiling held up with more lighting. And one thing I noticed is I'm using this shader pack, which is the complementary shader pack, which I'm not often going to record with shaders, but it makes this base look all the more impressive. And it's just really some nice ambience. Anyways, so that's all of the large details out of the way. Now we have this floor area, and the plan for today's episode is pretty simple. We're going to take this floor here. We're going to make some sort of slime block elevator that'll bring us down, and underneath this will be our chest storage, because our landing pad is currently covered in a chest monster of... It's getting too big. The problem is expanding as I build more things, and it's not okay. We need to not have that. So we're going to put them down here. It's going to be hidden away under the floor. But another thing we can find hidden under the floor is, if we mine out this, is the redstone for the main door. Now, this is pretty cool, and I'll share the link I use, the YouTube video I used to design the door itself in the description. Pretty cool gravity door that should work on both Bedrock and Java, I think. But what we have going on is, you saw the 2 lights up at the door, and we'll go back up there in a second. Activate this whole area where there's a pulse extender up there, which prevents you from spamming the door open or close and breaking the entire thing. Because if this is spammed, these pistons at the bottom just start chugging and they destroy all the blocks, which is inconvenient to repair, unfortunately. But then that activates this whole system. So we got a T flip-flop there, and then we have the pulse extender that feeds into it, that activates or turns off the door. And let's see if I can get out of this hole I'm in. That was more successful than I thought it would be. If we go up here, we can activate the door from both sides. And it's between chunks, so like the entities for the blocks aren't quite loading in together. But that's fine, because the door opens and closes like so, and it looks super cool. It's super satisfying. So we have this huge blast door that's just tons of detail. I really like it. I'm really happy with it. Which gives us our more or less finished exterior for the landing pad. Oh yes, and I did raise these up a little bit using those bars that I've been throwing everywhere for greebling on the sides of the walls and whatnot. So we got a more complete look. I'm extremely happy with it, which means now that I've explained all of this to you guys, we can get on with what the original plan for this episode was going to be. Was not going to be a recap, funnily enough. That was not in the cards, but here we are now. But yeah, let's get started on this area right here. And I think the other thing we're going to be doing today is going around finishing some projects that we've kind of just half done around the server. So now we are going to actually, I think we're gonna make today a finishing projects video. We've got a few things around the server that we need to get done, and I think, of course, we'll probably get this area done. But inspiration has been kind of whack this week. Which is probably why this video is going to be up a lot later than usually. I'm trying to hit a 1 video a week thing. Probably going to try and make Wednesdays my regular update day, or upload. I can speak English. I swear. This isn't a reoccurring issue. Anyways, so we got a few things we need to do. We're going to start with finishing the mine shaft, because the mine shaft, it was started and I did a bunch of work down there. A lot of beams and stuff are in place, and I really liked how that looked. So we want to get those beams figured out, put up, and just filled in. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go collect some wood, oak wood, or we'll just grow it on the platform here. I'm a lazy man, so let's see. Let's look at my wood box, and we'll get the bone box out here. Here we go. Wood, bones. Take a stack of those. And, oop, we do have oak saplings. We're in business, gamers. Okay, where's my dirt? Where's my dirt? Where's my dirt? Where's my dirt? There it is. Grass, that works. And we'll just make ourselves a little growing area right here. I thought I had 9 dirt. No. That's fine. That's fine. We can finish that off. And we'll just start off. We'll start off with making some trees. Of course, we can't just bone meal that. We're going to have to... There we go. And we can just... Boop, boop, boop. Tree. Wood. And we'll do this for a few minutes. We'll get a couple stacks of wood. So now you can kind of see I've made a bit of a tree farm around my base because I want sapling return kind of. I feel like that would be nice. I feel like that'd be beneficial to the war effort. And we've got this giant funky tree that I'm gonna have to cut down now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grow these trees as they come up, and then move around and take them out. So hopefully I get some saplings back. See, this is me innovating on age-old techniques used in Minecraft, you know. And my landing platform now looks like I'm trying to build a forest, but that's fine. That's fine. That's part of the process. Trust the process, as they say. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to get this tree down now. Alright, and this should be the last tree we need. And as you can see, we have in fact made a return on our saplings, and we have almost 3 stacks of wooden logs, which should be enough for what we're trying to do right now. And we'll just go around here and we'll destroy these leaves. We're gonna get rid of the dirt too, so let's get rid of that from around here, and we can just collect the saplings as they fall. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna fly over to the mine shaft, which is, as I was alluding to earlier, we're gotta finish the trusses for the mine shaft. You know, hold it up because that's not how Minecraft works, but it looks pretty. It's kind of been sitting in the back of my head that I just need to go finish that project because I don't really like leaving things half finished. Along with that, we're gonna do some stuff with the underneath of the landing pad, and I'll explain that. In a little bit. But first, let's get flying over to the one. Anyways, we're gonna get these logs out, and we're gonna just continue this down the ways. And I've put in a lot of the ceiling, but come on. We're gonna hope that I don't accidentally right-click the wood. There we are. We'll put that there like that, and bring another beam across this way. Come on. And then, yep, straight across like that. Perfection, and we can get rid of our wooden struts here. And that should be all we need, and I think that's just has been mine now, because this is where we did the wither fight with Apathetic. I don't think too much is going on over here. Okay. Yeah, not much. Alright, we can head back to base now. I didn't even have to use any of these cobble duplicate slabs. Oh, unfortunate. We can just fly out the tunnel. Whee! And we're just going to put the last few slabs on this, and then we back our way out of this place with ease. Because I used dirt. I was a smart person for this one. Not really. This is stupid. But the landing pad looks a lot better now. It looks a bit bulkier from the bottom, and there's not frog light shining through randomly, which I think helps the overall appearance. And my dirt. Because I need my... Why is that there? Okay, that is finite. And we will just flying fork back up to the top. Alright, perfect. See, this is why tridents are like one of the best additions to Minecraft ever. So now we have it pretty simple. To finish off today's episode, all we gotta do is mine out this area, insert a build platform, and put the chests in. And then we're gonna kind of sort things. I've got some leather, I've got some wood. We're gonna make item frames. We're gonna come up with a general sorting idea. It's not gonna be an auto sorter because we're going to do that in the final base, and this is just a big starter base, but I want to have a storage system at least started. It'll be relatively simple, but it'll be useful for what we're trying to do. So let's get to that. We're going to mine out this, and we can just start by taking out what the platform is going to be. And putting in the obsidian, because this will in fact be a elevator that floats up and down between 2 areas, and hopefully that works. I know we're going to get Blockbuster to help us with that, because he's really good with redstone, and he's like, hey Occie, we can do some cool things, and I'm like, awesome, we can do some cool things. And he actually did help me with the door here. He helped me with the pulse extender and the T flip-flop. And he's been teaching me a bit about redstone, so another call out to him again. Cool dude. Mine down, put in the obsidian layers I think I'm going to need. I think I did those right. This will be interesting. Hopefully this works out, because I don't think I can push it back. I cannot actually push it back. Which might end up making the elevator like a little smaller towards the middle, but that should be fine. It's still going to be pretty cool. The door is just a massive mechanism. What we need to do now is we need to get out of this hole. So I'm just going to pillar out. And get some light sources, because we're going to do a thing where we cover a bunch of light sources with glass, red glass, and trap doors to make it look like it's got this like a red light effect. And I need my dye kit. There we go. Get that out. I should have red in here. I don't have red in here. That is unfortunate. Red flowers. What did I use red for? And that's the completed mini storage system for the starter base. We've gotten a ton of chests here. I haven't counted them. I know it's a little over 2 stacks, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, almost 2 stacks. I think that'd be like 7 short of 2 stacks. So, got our storage in. I got some more of these item frames in. We're going to put those together. Going to create some designated areas. We're going to have like stones here and like grass blocks here and other random things that we figure out as we go along. Because, you know, that's how we sort things. And I'll do that off camera because that's just boring. I don't think anybody really wants to watch me sort out my chest monster into these. But it will get taken care of, and in the next episode, we'll work on the elevator or some farms. We'll figure that out before I start filming it. So now it's time for me to get this edited together. Thank you all for watching today. I've been Occie. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you really enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, comment, and maybe even subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.